Hi there, I'm Kate with Sallie Tomato, and today's online class is the Galaxy Travel Wallet, designed by Behling, one of our creative, hardworking team members. Peg loves to travel, so she knew exactly what she wanted in a travel wallet. A window for photo ID, slip pocket for a passport or a notebook, card pockets, and last but not least, a secret compartment. The wallet is kept closed with discreet magnetic snaps. Peg also loves to sew, but this had to be a fast project, so the pattern is written and illustrated in easy-to-follow steps. The pattern and your supplies can be purchased from our website or request them at your local quilt shop. We encourage you to shop local whenever you can. All right, let's open that pattern and get started.
The Galaxy Travel Wallet measures 4 3/4 inches wide by 6 inches high by 3/4 inches deep when it's folded and closed. Before beginning, take a minute to review the recommended fabrics on the back of your pattern cover. You'll need one main and one contrast fabric that's non-raveling, using fabrics such as our cork or faux leather. You'll also need a piece of clear vinyl. Then you'll need purse hardware, D-rings, swivel hooks, and small magnetic snaps. I'm going to add a handmade label as well. The Sallie Tomato hardware is available in nickel, gold, antique, gunmetal, and rose gold to complement your fabric choices. Next, gather a few helpful tools and notions: rotary cutter or scissors, threads such as sulky 40-weight poly deco, clover wonder clips, chalk or removable pen, double-sided basting tape or basting spray, paper tape, stiletto, Teflon foot, and a zipper foot. Now it's time to cut all the pieces following your pattern: exterior and interior panels, window pockets, card pockets, connectors, straps, and a clear window. You may find it helpful to label your pieces as you cut them by marking the name on the wrong side with a removable pen or piece of chalk. Keep your pattern handy for all the measurements, seam allowances, and stitch lengths that are used for the Galaxy. Shape piece F, the card pocket, following your pattern for tracing the indent. Then cut along the traced lines and set it aside for now. On the wrong side of contrast piece A interior, mark 2 vertical lines measured in from the right short edge using chalk or removable pen. Then mark 2 horizontal lines in from the top and bottom edges between the vertical lines to form a passport slot that you'll cut out. You can choose to top stitch the edge too if you like. Now mark on the right side 2 additional vertical lines in from the right short edge for stitching lines that we'll need in a later step. Next, mark in from all sides on the wrong side of piece B window pocket. Cut along the marked lines to form a frame. Then center the clear vinyl piece H window on the wrong side and hold it in place with paper tape. Top stitch along the inside edge of the frame. Using the narrow foot and the stiletto help me keep the top stitching even. The paper tape will easily tear away even if you stitch through it. Place the window piece B right side up next to the rightmost vertical line on the interior right side and tape it in place. Top stitch just outside the first line of stitching along the sides and bottom, leaving the top open. And while you're at the sewing machine, top stitch the indented edges of pieces D and F card pockets. Then with right sides up, position the side edges of piece D on the left-hand portion of the interior. Use double-sided basting tape or paper tape to hold the pocket in place. Top stitch the left-hand edge of the pocket. A Teflon foot can help your fabric move smoothly as you sew. I've also found that a zipper foot or a narrow foot can help as well. I've added more basting tape to the wrong side of piece F, so now with right side up, place it over the attached piece D, nesting the indents and aligning the top and bottom sides. Now top stitch the 3 straight edges securing both pockets. Alright, let's move on to the strap connectors. Fold piece C, wrong sides together lengthwise, and hold the edges with sewing clips. and then stitch along both long edges. You'll repeat the same steps for the remaining piece C. Thread each connector through a D-ring and use a sewing clip to hold the ends together, and then baste the raw ends at the sewing machine. Now place the connectors on the wrong side of piece A interior to the right of the marked vertical lines. It's okay to leave a little space between the connectors and the markings. I might be a little too close here. The connectors should extend just above the top edge of piece A before you tape them in place. Now we're going to move on to the closure strap. Install the male half of one magnetic snap near the top and right side on the right side of the contrast piece G closure strap. Be sure to visit youtube.com/Sallie Tomato to watch a video tutorial on installing this hardware. I'm being extra cautious and rotating the washer as I mark so the snap prongs will be diagonal to the corner of the fabric. And then I'm pressing the prong closest to the corner over the center of the snap. That way I know the sewing machine needle won't hit the metal prong. Then fold piece G in half lengthwise, wrong sides together. Top stitch along both long edges and the short edge up near the snap. Using a zipper foot or very narrow foot will help you stitch safely close to the snap. Position the closure strap on the wrong side of piece A interior with the strap extending below piece A. Be sure to follow your pattern for the exact placement and check that the snap and the interior panel are both right sides up. A small piece of basting tape will hold the strap in place. Moving on to more magnetic snaps. Install the female half of that first snap centered near the short left-hand edge on the right side of the main piece A exterior. Again, refer to your pattern for the correct position for all the magnetic snaps. I think this is the perfect time to install a handmade label centered directly above this snap. Jess has a really helpful video tutorial on youtube.com/Sallie Tomato to install this hardware. Also, install the male halves of the remaining snaps near the short right-hand edge. Then, on the right side of piece A interior, install the female halves of the snaps near the right edge. As you can see, I decided to top stitch the passport opening at the last minute. With the snaps installed, we can assemble the wallet. Place the main piece A exterior wrong side up with the single snap end to the right. Align the contrast piece A interior right side up over piece A exterior wrong sides together. Use basting spray or tape and sewing clips to keep the layers aligned. Now top stitch along the raw edges, beginning at the rightmost strap connector and ending at the second strap connector. Backstitch over both connector straps, leaving the space between the strap connectors open, which creates a hidden pocket. Then top stitch both vertical lines marked on the interior through all the layers. A zipper foot will be especially helpful for stitching close to the strap connectors and the window pocket. I'm going to follow Jess's adjustable strap video tutorial on youtube.com/Sallie Tomato to assemble the strap using the pieces E. The Galaxy Wallet strap uses fewer pieces of hardware, so thread one end of the strap through a swivel hook, fold the end to the underside, and top stitch in place, following the previous top stitching. You'll repeat the steps for the remaining swivel hook, but before you top stitch the opposite strap end, take a minute to test fit your strap length. Cut the strap to the needed length and then add the remaining swivel hook. And it's back to the machine to top stitch the strap end in place.
You have just completed your Galaxy. Whether you're jetting about town or into the stratosphere, Peg's Wallet is sure to keep your shopping and travel essentials perfectly organized. And it would make a great gift, so check out our Cork of the Month Club for beautiful cork fabrics that complement this mini pattern to make more. Be sure to share photos of your completed project and adventures using hashtag Sallie Tomato and hashtag Galaxy Wallet Pattern. I'd like to thank Peg for this great design and thank you for joining me. Have a stellar making day.